Should be a great afternoon in South Florida. Yankees baseball is next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a spring training matchup between the Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Adam Conley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he did get the win in his last outing, but he only threw 5 innings. They'd like to see him go a little deeper here in this one.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a foul pop behind the plate. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
And this is a nice way to settle into a ball game. A good slider there for the punch out. That'll help you get rhythm and get you mentally involved right from the outset.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Yelich going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Aaron Judd gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Just starting things out here in South Florida. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. 2 men on, 2 out, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. 1-1, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Starlin Castro comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Didi Gregorius is into the box, looking to keep this first inning rally rolling.
Well, Matt, nothing better than adding on after a huge hit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Belted high and deep into right center. Yelich ranging back to the track. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, guys, I think everybody should be keeping an eye on Christian Yelich. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Sabathia sets his sights, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton settles into the box for his first chance. 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game. The 2-2 pitch. Chop foul wide of first. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. A play at the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate.
Bit of a daring move there trying to score. This ball's not hit all that well, but he's able to get to this thing quickly and fire it home to get the runner.
In now, Martin Prado. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Carlos Beltran makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Chris Johnson stands in.
First baseman, Chris Johnson.
Popped high in the air. Castro is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
D. Gordon will dig in now.
Gordon.
A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. 2-2 now with two away and the base is empty. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nice. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Aaron Judd is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The designated hitter,
Greg Bird strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Brian McCann will dig in now, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Echeverria ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1-2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count now. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Realmuto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. JT Realmuto will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Christian Yelich comes forward with 2 men in scoring position, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. Martin Prado is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Ellsbury going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Adeiny Echeverria steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. 2 down, runners at first and second. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Starlin Castro is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Very high, 2-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gregorius.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Aaron Judd strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Johnson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chris Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
D. Gordon strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So 1 away now for Brian McCann.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann, and it's now 6-3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle and absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go.
Jose Arena is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Into the box, Mark Teixeira. Outside, 2-1. Tap foul at home plate. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14,
Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 for the Bombers here on the home run by Brian McCann. Bottom of the 5th coming up. New York leads it 6-3. Dylan Betances will come in and pitch
for the
now.
New York Yankees, number 68.
Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Martin Prado stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Ellsbury. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Didi Gregorius will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth. Bounce to first. Gloved by Johnson. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter,
Carlos Beltran steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Johnson's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
the center fielder,
Jacoby Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Rips this one to first, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
the third baseman.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat, and the runner will get back standing.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
And Ellsbury's running. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Swing, strike 2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder to add to their 6-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Betances is ready. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it to second for 1. On to Teixeira at first, and they'll turn to a double play.
First baseman, number
Chris
12.
Johnson will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Welcome back to South Florida. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Chris Narveson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. High in the air and deep to left center field. Yelich ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here. 3-1. On deck, the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. Here it is on 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 25.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Shortstop,
Didi Gregorius gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Ready on 1 and 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. High and deep to right center field. Yelich going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins 3. Andrew Miller is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Miguel Rojas is up off the bench, as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Cole Gillespie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Justin Bour will be summoned off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Tomas Telis will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Derek Dietrich will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle, as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Castro's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Miguel Rojas will stay in the ballgame now, as he comes on to play second here. Derek Dietrich will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Carter Capps will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Justin Maxwell is also into the ballgame, as he'll assume duties in left field.
This change for the Marlins. Now playing center field, number 32, Derek Dietrich. Now in left field.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
This change for the Marlins. Now catching, number 6, Jeff Mathis.
The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him, as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Johnson scoops it up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Alex Rodriguez would dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez as they open it up to 8-3.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Into the box now, Aaron Judd on a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And that is not good.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Dietrich is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Yankees, and it comes courtesy of Alex Rodriguez. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's leading off the inning, Martin Prado, and they'll need him to get something going here. Gloved by Castro, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He drew a walk his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Judd is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Adani Echeverria will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Mike Dunn will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. 3-1, here it is. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, and a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Mark Teixeira digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Rojas is there for it. And that ends the inning. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis
Striding in to start the ninth, Chris Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Jeff Mathis steps in now. Lays off 2 and 2 now. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
now batting.
Justin Bohr makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is